Gamers and gentlemen, welcome to today's video where I'm going to be doing my very first music tutorial. Today I'm going to be giving you tips and tricks on how to compose video game music. I've composed a couple games and a couple animations myself, not very many, but we're getting there. So I thought I would share some of the knowledge that I've learned along the way. So I guess without further ado, let's get into it. First tip that I'm going to give y'all. All right. It's very simple to follow. Just do it. Honestly, just compose game music. I mean, honestly, you can start, you don't need any knowledge or anything to just start putting notes down in a software. Just do it. After you watch this video, of course. Even if you don't have a game to compose for, you can take a game that already exists and be like, I want to make something in this style. I've done it many times. I've made many videos like that, and it's really helped my composition skills and also gives you new ways to make music. And also you can make arrangements of already existing video game songs. I've done that many times too, making orchestral stuff. And I'm actually working on reorchestrating Super Mario 64 soundtrack. Those are the first tips that I got for you. So next, I really wanted to get into talking about software and VSTs. The boring stuff, you can skip this part. I'm going to have chapters in the video. But I feel like this is important because there is a lot of DAWs out there and VSTs and orchestral libraries and like freaking synthesizers, everything. It's overwhelming how much stuff there is. But once you get a good grasp on some of the best libraries, that's when it becomes fun. And that's when you start spending a lot of money. So FL Studio is obviously what I use. I actually have the producer edition. I would probably not go for the fruity edition because you can't do everything. You can't record audio clips and stuff like that. But I definitely recommend this one. It does everything I need it to because I don't use a whole lot of stock FL Studio programs. And the ones I do use are in this. And then, I mean, you can go balls to the wall and get $500. It's not that bad. But yeah, that's what I use. You should get the $500 one for content and then write it off. But why? But really, I've even seen people use Reaper. I used to use Reaper. Reaper is great. It's very cheap. You can also evaluate it. I mean, FL Studio has a free trial as well, which I definitely recommend downloading. Reaper, I hardly know her. Reaper is very cheap. If you purchase it, $60. I mean, really, you could use anything. You could use fucking Pro Tools. You can use Logic. You can use Cubase. You can use fucking Ableton is probably another good one. I haven't messed with Ableton. That shit looks like alien technology to me because it's like the complete opposite of FL Studio. Like everything's over here. I've even seen people use goddamn GarageBand on their iPad. You don't even need a computer anymore, dude. Do some research and use what you can afford. You can still make great pieces without spending $1 million. Okay, on to VSTs. I want to talk about. If you're composing orchestral stuff, I definitely recommend East-West symphony stuff. Yeah, East-West Symphonic Orchestra. This is what I'm using right now. This shit is fantastic. It sounds amazing, dude. Like you'll hear me use this here in a little bit when we go to actually make a song, but it's really nice and it's still on sale. On Easter it was like $200. I got it for really cheap, but even $500 I think it's worth it. But this, as far as I know, always goes on sale. So I definitely recommend picking this up. Before this, I used Contact Complete, which is also really good, and I still use it a lot. But I feel like this orchestra stuff sounds a little better, but there's nothing wrong with using complete stuff. There is another one, a free one, I think. I never used it myself. It is called BBC Free Orchestra, or like it's the orchestra for like the BBC, whatever, you know what I mean? This is it, British, you know what I'm saying? Free healthcare. No, but yeah, you can, it's only $50. I've heard it sounds pretty good. I have not used it myself, but, or free. I'm not sure what this option is. Apparently, you fill out a questionnaire and they'll send you a free download after 14 days. That's pretty sick if you want to wait 14 days. But if you're like me and you don't want to wait, just buy it, dude. It's $50. Now, for synthesizers, etc., stuff like that, I really just use Contact Complete. I use Flex right here, which is like built in with FL Studio. It is really good. It sounds really good. Like, listen to this. Like, dude, that's sick, right? There's also Citrus, which is fantastic. There's a couple different ones. I don't really use anything outside of that. And everything else I just use in Complete Control. Oh, that's what I want to talk about. This is one of the best. If you're looking to compose retro sounding music, Super Audio Cart is literally the best thing you can get. It is fantastic. You can get sounds from legit consoles from all kinds of different generations. And as soon as this loads, I'll show you. So yeah, this is like NES. And they have all kinds of presets, and you can switch between consoles here. I've made a couple videos with this. It is just fantastic. Like, dude, we got SNES stuff. Like, dude, definitely recommend if you're looking to compose like orchestral, or not orchestral, but retro sounding game music. And if you're looking for like NES stuff specifically, I've heard that Family Tracker is pretty good for that, but I've never used it myself. Okay, I think I'm done talking about VSTs and shit. So why don't we get into the actual composing part of the music? There is another thing I want to talk about here. Let me actually get a little staccato thing going on here with the trombones. Oh, okay, there we go. I like the D sharp. These sharp nuts. Okay, so here's what I was trying to talk about. Or here's like the example I wanted to show you a little earlier. So I got a little staccato pattern with the trombone. As you can tell, there's not a whole lot of low end in it. Now I could bust out an EQ and just throw some low frequencies on it. But the number one thing you want to at least try and do before you go to that is layer another instrument underneath it. This might be common sense to some people, but like it took me a while to realize how much easier it is just to layer shit. So I guess now we'll just build the song. Usually I tend to make the main part. I try to add as much as I can think of to one part, make it the main melody, and then I build the song around that. So sometimes I do it differently, but that's mainly what I try to do. So I guess we'll just start doing that. Let's get some percussion up in here. We're gonna get some timpanis. Oh, dude, that timpani sounds fire with that. Yo, what if we put some clarinets up in here? We'll put some woodwinds, dude. Oof. Every piece is great if it has a strong melody. That's not true. A piece can have a strong melody and just be ass still, but pieces are their melodies. Gamers. Let's get a bass drum. Oh no, don't delete, no. Oof, I accidentally deleted the melody. Remember kids, your best friend is Control Z and Control S. Those are your two best friends. What if the clarinet was actually a bassoon? Oh. Dude, that sounds so sick. Maybe we could try to add flutes into the second part here. Oh, the low flute though. That is sick. I think we might need to some viola, staccato violas in here with the rhythm to give us some more width. Okay, so we do have a main melody. We got some rhythm down. I guess we can add some bells and whistles to this part, but generally this is where you would start structuring your song. Like this kind of just starts abruptly, so you could make an intro. You could also just let it start abruptly. I don't know, have like a rise and then it hits and it comes in, and then after this part you could make it maybe repeat the melody and have a different, or repeat the rhythm and have a different melody, or you could also make a completely second part. Make a B part or something. The possibilities are endless here. So maybe we could do a rise and a hit here. Oh, that's the one. That's the one right there, dude. Could add like little trumpets in here. I don't know, dude. That is sick. Let's automate that to make it like fade out. We need like a little flute trill there. Maybe it should be like at the end of the melody here. Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, gamers. So yeah, don't be afraid. This is one thing I learned along the way is don't be afraid to add like bells and whistles and weird shit to your pieces. Just throw shit at the wall and see if it works. Like this little bit right here. I mean, it's not like that weird. It's pretty, you know, tame compared to other stuff I've made, but it's something that adds to the piece, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Let's add some strings right here. Some strings that kind of like go in and come back out, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I think that's all I got for today. It's just a little short thing we made for the tutorial. Obviously, it's nowhere near a finished piece. There's no second part. It's literally just a melody, a little intro, etc., etc. But I think the melody is pretty strong. So I hope I gave you guys enough tips to get started, enough insight on how things work. I am in no means a professional. I'm still learning a lot of stuff myself. So yeah, I guess that is it for the tutorial. This concludes the tutorial, the very first Zakkujo tutorial. I said tutorial 4 times right there. So I hope this helped you guys a lot get started. So yeah, go out, compose game music. So yeah, thank y'all for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in watching me do stuff like this live, come check us out live at twitch.tv/zakkujo. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. Bye.